We're talking about principle and foundation, specifically holy indifference. We mentioned that a model for holy indifference with respect to not to prefer a long life over a short life is Blessed Francisco Marto, who, when the Blessed Virgin Mary said that he was going to die and be taken to heaven, he rejoiced in that. Another category is not to prefer health over sickness. A wonderful modern example of this is Saint Alberto Hurtado, a Jesuit who lived in Chile, died in his early 50s. He was a hard-working Jesuit, giving retreats, working with the young people, a dynamic speaker, dynamic preacher, set up what is called Hogar de Cristo, Home for Christ, for the poor in Chile. When he was relatively young, he was stricken with a serious sickness, and he ends up in the hospital in Santiago, Chile. And after the doctors did a series of studies on his health condition, they arrived at the conclusion that Father Alberto Hurtado had pancreatic cancer. One of his superiors went into the room where Father Alberto was staying after the sad news, and he communicated this news to Father Hurtado, saying that there was no way that he would be able to be saved of this terminal illness. As soon as Father Hurtado heard that he was going to die of pancreatic cancer, he said, Spanish, contento, Señor, contento. Lord, I am content. Lord, I am content. Now I can prepare myself to meet my Maker. Father Hurtado knew that he was going to die, but he knew that death is not the last word, but rather the last word is that Jesus Christ is risen from the dead. Alleluia. So Father Hurtado accepted this painful suffering. Shortly before he died, the Blessed Virgin Mary appeared to him, and he died in the order of sanctity. So Father Alberto Hurtado can teach us holy indifference, not to prefer long life over a short life, not to prefer health over sickness, but to always prefer God's will. God's will is always best for us. May God bless us and help us to accept the holy will of God in our lives. And that is our peace. Amen.